Hi, welcome. This is Noah's Ark Nursery. I am Corrina. I am the mommy. Welcome. If this is your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I'd like to thank you guys for hanging out with me. This is Sunday evening, by the way, guys. I've had a very long day. I've had a very long weekend. I'm ready just to take a shower tonight and just chill. After dinner, just chill. I attempted to do this. I just attempted to film this. But Jeremiah decided to knock the tripod over. He decided that he wanted to play with the carpet, which is underneath the tripod, and pull it out from underneath it, so he knocks the tripod over along with it. Didn't you, sweetheart? Now he's playing. As you can see, he's playing with this ball now. If you guys can get down there and see. I don't know if you guys can see him. Hi. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. But anyhow, he's attempting to take the rug out from underneath the tripod. It was on it. He'll do that. It's weird because he'll take the rug and he'll start pulling on it with my feet on it. So he'll literally take the rug out from underneath my feet. He literally takes the rug out from underneath our feet. Literally. When you say that somebody just pulled the rug out from underneath your feet, that's Jeremiah. He can do that. But as you can hear, he's playing. All I have today for you guys is a devotional. I'm going to show you the baby we took to church and what that baby is wearing. I wonder which baby it was. So anyhow, I'm going to do the devotional, and then we'll get to the baby I took to church. He promises that he can do anything. And the Lord said to Moses, "Has the Lord's arm been shortened? Now you shall see whether what I say will happen to you or not." Numbers 11:23. This is a powerful chapter. It starts out with the Israelites complaining about their troubles. They were grumbling to Moses that they didn't have any meat to eat. They complained that all the fish they had all the fish they wanted in Egypt, and that they were sick of having only manna to eat. God heard their cry and told Moses to tell them to purify themselves because he was going to send meat. Moses replied by asking God how such a feat was possible, because there were 600,000 men alone to feed. Moses knew that all the meat from their animals wouldn't be enough to feed them. That's when the Lord replied, "Has the Lord's arm been shortened?" In other words, I can do anything. Let this verse encourage you today. Nothing is beyond reach with God on your side, because he is the one who can do anything. What's your need today? Do you need a miracle? He's just waiting for you to bring that need to him. In 2 Peter 1:3, God promises to give us all things that pertain to life and godliness, to live a life that pleases him. That includes things that pertain to our spiritual, physical, emotional, financial, and other needs. In fact, if something affects you, God wants to be right there. He is El Shaddai, the God who is more than enough. He is bigger than any problem you can encounter. Begin to seek him first and watch him give you everything you need. He promises that he can do anything. Our God can do anything. Nothing is impossible with God. I have several plaques, picture plaques, around the house that have that verse on it. Several of them that have that verse. I believe it is the verse I'm about to read too. I believe it's the verse I'm about to read. It's one of my favorite verses, because when I get down and I need to remember that, I just want to complain. Like, God, I'm stuck here. I'm stuck. How can I put it? We're stuck right where we're at. And we need this and we need that. How are we going to get it? There's no way of getting it. My husband's getting a full paycheck this week, or at least he better. You're getting your full paycheck with the overtime, right?
Yeah.
Okay. They're not docking him any hours. But they did in his last paycheck. And we lost that money. And we really needed that to do groceries and other things. And God has been really good, because I was really scared about putting the groceries on the credit card, which is exactly what I had to do. But he's been really good as far as the grocery bill has gone. So you see, he can do anything. He can even make your grocery bill go like this when you need it to go like this. Instead of making it like this, he can make it like this. So he can do anything. And so, I mean, nothing is impossible with God. Nothing. I mean, he can do anything. He can do anything, guys. I know I keep harping on that, but he can. Some people try to imagine, you know, some people say, well, you know, not even God could do this. I'm sitting here living proof. I was told I was hopeless. I was going to a counseling center 3 years ago, and I had gone there for 2 years prior, but my counselor at the time left. My first counselor left, and I had another one, and it did not work. So I was told I was hopeless. Because of my DID, they couldn't do anything. And that I felt like I was being thrown out. When I mentioned it to God, he said, no. He said, now I got them out of the way. Now it's my turn. And if you were to have seen me 3 years ago, you all wouldn't recognize me. My altars were a bigger part of my life 3 years ago. They're a big part now. They're always going to be a part of me. As I know that God can take them. He can take them. There are times that I ask for them to come out. It's more of a crutch thing, guys. It's more of a, I'm depending on them. But it's more of a dependency thing. But I'm living proof that God can do anything. It's amazing what God has done for me in the last 3 years and in my life, how he's worked. I shouldn't be sitting here. Technically, I should be dead. But I'm alive. That was God. Doctor's hands couldn't have done what God did. So, you know, it just... God can do anything. All we have to do is ask. So, I'm going to read. All we have to do is ask him. Say, Lord, I need this. He's there. Even if it looks impossible. You know, even if, say, in your town you need a job, but there aren't many companies in your town and they're not hiring, God can work it out that you get hired at one of those companies. I mean, God can work anything out. You know? Anything. So, Matthew 19:26. But Jesus beheld them and said unto them, with men this is impossible, but with God all things are possible. I actually have that plaque. That's one of the plaques we have. Okay, the next one is Mark 9:23. You guys had to know these were going to be some of the verses I was going to use that were going to be in here. Anything. Okay, Jesus said unto him, If thou canst believe, all things are possible to him that believe. There you go. All we have to do is believe, and anything's possible. I mean, with God, everything. I mean, there is nothing he cannot do. Nothing. He can do anything and everything. That's God. That's our God, guys. All things are possible. All things. Mark 10:22. And he was sad at the saying and went grieved. Oh, wait a minute. That's not 27. Sorry, guys. I started reading the wrong verse. And Jesus, looking upon them, said, with men it is impossible, but not with God. For with God all things are possible. Luke 18:27. Hold on, guys. 18:27. Sorry, guys. My eyesight's not the best, and I still haven't got my magnifier. Sorry. I actually looked when I was at a store today, but could not find one. If I have to go into Staples to get it, I'll go into Staples, because I know they'll have something like a magnifier. So 18:27. But I promise you guys, I will get a magnifier here one day. And he said, the things which are impossible with men are possible with God. Remember, Jesus also did the impossible. He fed 5,000 people from 2 fish and 5 loaves. That was it. He had, I'm pretty sure that's right. I'm right. I have not read that story in a long time. But Jesus said 5,000 off of one little boy's lunch. 5,000 people. That tells you nothing is impossible with God. I have to remember that story. I haven't heard that story. I haven't read that story in a while. And so I used to teach that story all the time. But that's one of those ones that I put in the back of my mind, I guess. But I'll figure it out. He that spared not his own son, but delivered him up for us all, how shall he not with him also freely give us all things? There you go, guys. He can do anything. So anyhow, close that. I'm going to keep that Bible right there so I can put that in the description. Now, which baby did I take to church today? Can you guys guess? And what is the baby wearing? Okay, guys, I'm doing like a Sunday best type thing today. I took Mabel to church. I have my little Mabel here. And she is wearing, Mabel is, just so you guys know, she's a Michelle Fagan from Ashton Drake, and she's partial silicone. I got her back in September for my birthday. If you guys who've been watching me for a while remember, she was my birthday present from my husband. She has on this faded glory. Well, first, okay, she has on this faded glory dress, which I got at a thrift store for $1 with the flowers on it in brown. And she has white tights on, and she has these little sock looking type shoes on. But this is what I really want you guys to see with it. My dear sister, my DID sister, that gets me, guys. She sent me, this is a Carter's 3-month sweater to go with this. As you can see, it's got the butterflies on it. If you guys can see that. Here, I'll put it close to the camera so you guys can see. You see that? She's got the butterflies and the flowers in brown, which match this dress perfectly. It's in pink with the brown trim around it. And then it's got the brown trim around the arms. She says, Mommy, don't do this to me. And then it's got the buttons going down, which, of course, her pacifier clip is at. And then she has, I put in a bigger pink bow in her hair. I'm going to use that pink bow. She sent me a pink bow, but I'm going to use that pink bow in Mariah's hair. I'm going to use the pink bow in Mabel's hair. This one, I think. But that's who we took to church. That is who. I got to change her out of this now because she's ready to get ready in her PJs. But she went to church in this today. So thank you, Auntie Kimmy. She says, thank you, Auntie Kimmy, for my outfit. And yes, this is how she went to church. She sucked on her pacifier the entire service. Did not spit it out once. And she was a very good girl, guys. Mabel was very good in church this morning, weren't you? And you were good during the connection class. Because we had what they call a connection class today. After church, we had something special after church that we had to go to. So we went to that, and Mabel was very good during the connection class, guys. She was very quiet and very content. She actually took a nap. So, and I think she's a little tired from her busy day today. I did go on a thrift store haul yesterday, and I went, you guys are going to really like this, I went to Carter's today. So, tomorrow, since it's whatever Monday, I will show you all that, guys, that stuff, because that's going to take a while. And it's like after 5 here, and it's starting to get dark. I want to get my shower and just chill the rest of the night, because my husband does have to go to work tomorrow. He only had 1 day off this weekend. These 6 days a week are not going to be good for us, guys. I can see my body has got to get used to it yet, and it's going to take a while for it to get used to it. It really is. But I hope you guys enjoyed the devotional, and to see Mabel and what she had on today at church. Oh, she looks so good in this, Aunt Kimmy. As you can see, I did show you both the pockets, right, guys? If you see both the pockets, because it's both got pockets with the butterflies and flowers on it. I did show you that, right? And then, of course, oh, I forgot to show you this part of the sweater. It's got buttons going down, flower buttons going down. And I only have, like, the two top buttons buttoned up on it. But that was just to keep her warm. I can keep it open. When it gets warmer, I can keep it open. But it's been really cold and windy today. So I decided to put that on her. But as you can see, Miss Mabel's getting very tired, guys. And she wants to go night-night, I think, soon. So Mommy is going to put her night-night. And so anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful Sunday. I hope you enjoyed the devotional, because that's basically all I did today. But I will be doing my shopping haul and showing you guys everything that I got for the babies, because I got something for all of them. They all got something in this haul, just to tell you. They all got something. That's very unusual that they all get something. So anyway, I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful night, and I hope I see you all tomorrow. Bye. Mabel and I say bye. Mabel says bye, everybody. Do you say bye, everybody, sweetheart? Oh, yeah, Mama's girl. Mama's girl is very tired, guys. So I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Bye for now.